Wildlife. My name is Rexen this afternoon, together with my friend here, Rob, behind the camera. And we're having Haley on the life control center for the afternoon. It's a very beautiful afternoon. It's always overcast in the area. We're now in summer. It might be at any time, it might rain.
Welcome back down to Gari Waterhole. If you're watching just before the game drive, we had this fish eagle land on one of the dead trees to the right. Now come a little bit closer to the water. It's definitely one of my favorite birds out there. Just enjoy this eagle for a little bit and we'll get back to Rexon soon.
Road, there's quite a lot of buffalo dung that indicate buffalo breeding head of buffalo. They've been here, but they're heading on our left, which is south direction. Coming across, you have the Bateleur head of buffalo. It's very interesting here. You can see youngsters, young males, and all bulls. They're all together here. We're really now focusing on the youngster that is now grazing. Reason why they withdrawn from the Metroc Society and joined the older bulls, which is one of the thing that normally buffalo, if they get to this certain stage, more especially in seasons, you find that they get to be forced automatically to withdraw from the Metroc Society and joining all these old bulls around in the area. One reason it could be the water situation. Grass are becoming more short or less and less. As you can see, the area where we drive is more open up. The grass are very low. It's a very dry in the area. Yes, we are having questions. And we are going to answer a question from here, from Emma I believe she's from England. Right, we have in Gari Dam, on that small pen, we may call it creep. Is a question where and how to get there. The water is a pipe that has been lined up from there towards the pump house. The water actually coming from the borehole. Right here, even you can hear the engine going from the area where we are. It's a lot more difficult, although sun because it's windy. That pump house which is making noise now is pumping south front of the camera. The reason why we do that is because all these animals, there's no water around here, and that is initiated because for the dry season. If get to dry season, we pump water, then we can feed animals that are normally coming around the Gari water holes. They mustn't change the area. As you can see, quite a lot of the area where we drive on, there is no tracks of animals. Look like the animal have shifted the area of operations. Creep, they're all gonna come back and know that we'll get water around in the area. I believe I've answered the question according to the way it is, and I hope it might be more questions coming in future. have a beautiful eagle right here, two of them monogamous species. The short-tailed snake eagle, or you may call it what the farmer's name called eagles. It's one of the beautiful eagles that you may find around here, with 3 to 4 colors that they have on the body. They got red, black, brown, and also they have sort of cream white sort of color. Even white, they have it underneath. When they fly, you can see that is how you can sometimes, if you really want them, whether it's a male or female, you just check underneath when they're in flight. You can see they've got a black and white sort of color underneath. It's mainly underneath is more white, but really if we get to see such a black color band underneath of Bateleur Eagle, you know that it's got a white line cross from the wings to the other side. Sometimes it's a thin white sort of a color of a band that come across. Sometimes it's thicker one which is cross all the wings. So you really see if the thin one is a male. It's a lot more beautiful to see them while they're on flight. So how can you identify them, male and the female? Easy on that way. And they tend to be a lot more territorial in the area where they are. They pick an area where they can put nest, and around that nest they might be 1 kilometer away sometimes if they really want to, but they can cover as in territorial boundaries with the other ones. So you tend to, if anything, get killed on that 19 square kilometer. If you are sitting here, if you fly very high, he doesn't want to catch the thermals, he can see 18 kilometers away. So really can spot a dead carcass or activity of a hyena if they really eat something, or activity of lions. So sometimes they just go there, seeing the activity, you start to circle there and check whether it's a meat or not. If there's no meat, you keep on going. If it's a meat, you start to circle above, then it's a sign or it's a communications with the other eagles that eat meat. As far as Tony is one of it, and also vulture, different kinds of vulture, they start to flock in, come in that particular spot and eat. And what the short-tailed snake eagle do, if the lions move away, or it happened that they spot a dead impala, the short-tailed snake eagle, what he will do, he will land down and eat first. He will take off the eyes first, because the other eagles, they can't eat meat if they still eyes look like the animal is still alive, first of the carcass. It's a lot more amazing how all these birds get to be specialized some of the meat on the carcass. So we find that the hooded vulture, they eat small pieces of the meat, but sometimes they do eat there, but really they depend on small pieces of the meat. So Cape and white-back vulture is the only vulture that they can rip off the carcass there. Very quick, if they kill impala, if there's an impala killed around the area, if all vultures start to land, within 30 minutes, the impala will be finished. Because really the vultures, they eat quite a lot, more especially Cape and the white-back vultures are very quick also in eating. Dropping the feces, well, they can use feces too. If drop